Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons the series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 16, so let's get to it. The episode begins with Liko, Freed, Roy, and Dot getting ready to begin their counter-offensive against their mysterious enemy, aka Spinel, in order to recover Leeco's pendant. However, before they start, Freed gives Dot a Pokeball so that she can catch Quaxly, revealing that Quaxly has never been officially her Pokemon, even though they are always together and are clearly good friends. Liko and Roy are surprised when they learn this. Eager to make Quaxly her partner for real, Dot tosses the Pokeball, though weakly, forcing Quaxly to jump into it to make the capture a success. Dot then sends out Quaxly and she tells it that it's nice to meet it, her partner, all over again, a sentiment Quaxly shares. After Dot and Quaxly become official partners, the operation begins. They all go to the center of Levincia, where they soon split up to look for anyone suspicious. Freed will search from the sky, while the others will search on the ground once they meet up with the rest of the team. While they wait, Liko, Dot, and Roy try to figure out where their foe is hiding. An ad promoting Levincia's harbor soon gives them the idea that their foe might be waiting for a ship in order to make their getaway. With a quick online search, Dot learns that a ferry will be departing soon. Upon hearing this, Roy rushes off towards the port, with Dot following close behind. Liko, however, first informs Freed about the situation. Despite running as fast as possible, they get to the port too late, since the ferry leaves. However, Freed soon arrives and he chases after it. Once he catches up, he starts searching for the culprit. He soon finds a mysterious man who challenges him to a battle. Believing that this man is the mastermind, Freed agrees to battle. He chooses to use Captain Pikachu, while the man sends out a Bisharp. Meanwhile, back in Levincia, Orla, Molly, and Murdoch get to the rendezvous point, where they learn of the situation via phone call. While Murdoch is confident that Freed can close the case, Molly says that they don't know for sure if the mastermind is on the ferry. So she and Orla agree to keep searching for clues. Elsewhere in Levincia, Dot wonders what Leeco's pendant is. Liko says that at first, it was only a good luck charm. But considering all the amazing things it has allowed her to do and experience, and that it is the reason why she met everyone in the Rising Boat Tacklers, it is now her precious treasure. Dot says that since this is the case, they must get it back. Arboliva's ancient Pokeball then starts glowing. Since Rayquaza's Pokeball did the same thing when it reacted with the pendant, they realize that the pendant must be nearby. So they all decide to split up to search the area. While Liko and Roy find nothing, Dot and Quaxly stumble upon a big cargo ship that Quaxly finds suspicious. Meanwhile, back on the ferry, Freed and Captain Pikachu realize that the man they are facing is not the mastermind, since his battle style and the Pokémon are not the same. So they bring a swift resolution to the battle with a powerful Thunder Punch that knocks out Bisharp. Freed then interrogates the man regarding who he works for. The man does not answer, but not because he refuses to. Instead, he has no idea who hired him, suggesting that Spinel put him up to this anonymously. Freed then receives a call from Murdoch, who informs him that they lost contact with Dot, since the signal is being jammed again. Freed immediately rushes to the rescue. Meanwhile, Dot and Quaxly investigate the cargo ship. Behem soon appears, and it tries to alter Dot's memories. However, Quaxly intervenes. Realizing that they apparently found the right place, Dot tries to inform the others, but she learns that the signal is being jammed, which confirms her suspicions. The cargo ship soon gets ready to depart. Dot and Quaxly try to escape, but before they can, Magneton and Behem appear and surround them. So Dot has Quaxly use Water Gun towards the sky in order to share her whereabouts with Liko and Roy, who soon spot the signal and head towards the cargo ship. While it departs before they get there, they manage to jump onto it before it leaves the harbor. Meanwhile, Dot and Quaxly are cornered by Magneton and Behem. Spinel remotely talks to Dot to berate her for not being as skilled as he hoped. Magneton uses Electro Ball to land a clean hit on Quaxly. Magneton then goes in for the final strike with another Electro Ball, but Sprigatito stops it with Quick Attack. Liko and Roy soon arrive, and upon seeing Behem, they realize that its trainer has the pendant. Liko demands to have her pendant back, but Spinel taunts her, saying that this will not happen. Instead, she will just forget everything again. Roy refutes this because Liko is not alone this time. Since Spinel won't return the pendant, Liko bravely challenges him to a battle, with Roy and Dot courageously standing side by side with her, which makes for an epic moment. Meanwhile, Orla and Molly learn that Liko, Dot, and Roy were on board the cargo ship that just left the harbor. Molly informs Freed of this. Back on the ship, the battle begins with Magneton using Electro Ball. Quaxly counters with Water Gun, but Behem uses Sidekick to move the Electro Ball around, which allows it to avoid the Water Gun and find its mark. Magneton and Behem attack with the same combination again, but Sprigatito uses its best Leaf Age to successfully intercept the attack. Sprigatito and Quaxly then use Quick Attack and Water Gun respectively to hit Behem, who retreats. Meanwhile, Fuecoco uses Ember on Magneton, who avoids it by flying out of reach. Roy sends out Wattrel so that it can hit Magneton with Peck. Wattrel stomps on Fuecoco in the process. This angers Fuecoco, who fires a rage-fueled Ember that reaches and defeats Magneton and almost hits Watrel. Due to their mutual friendly fire, Fuecoco and Watrel get into a fight, which is funny. Since day one, Dot demands that Spinel returns the pendant. However, Umbreon joins the fight, and it uses Snarl to defeat all opponents, revealing how powerful it is. Spinel even apologizes for making it fight such weaklings. Roy and the Dot are ready to throw in the towel, but Liko remains adamant about her desire to get her pendant back. Her determination reaches the pendant, which begins to glow intensely. Blinded by this, Spinel is forced to finally expose himself. The pendant breaks out of its case on its own. Sprigatito retrieves it and returns it to Liko. However, Spinel refuses to stand down, so he has Umbreon attack Liko. But the pendant summons Arboliba, who looks at Spinel with animosity. Realizing Arboliba's power, Umbreon suggests that they retreat, and Spinel heeds the advice. Using Arboliba as a boat, Liko and the friends escape the ship, and they soon reunite with Freed, who found them thanks to the glow of the pendant. Spinel is left, exclaiming that he now knows why Giveon wants the pendant, and that Liko is the key to its power. On the Brave Asagi, Dot thanks Liko for saving her, and she then finally reveals that she is Needlething, which greatly shocks Liko. Meanwhile, Spinel has a meeting with the other admins and Giveon. Spinel is berated by his colleagues for his failure. While annoyed by this, he takes their insults quietly, since, as he reveals after the meeting, he can't very well report unverified information, even if he could have used it to defend himself. The episode ends with him exclaiming that he is now quite curious about the pendant as well. So, that's the short but detailed summary of the episode. Now it's time to highlight, analyze, and comment on my favorite moments and or moments that are noteworthy/interesting. It's honestly surprising that Dot had yet to catch Quaxly. I think that most, if not all of us, assumed that they were trainer and Pokémon, but turns out that they weren't, so it's nice that they made it official. This makes Dot a trainer, which means that she might catch more Pokémon, get stronger, and she might get to actively take part in the story by battling and or doing other things that require Pokémon. Becoming a trainer is also another step in her continuing evolution as a character, which is great. Just one episode ago, she stepped out into the world for the first time in this series, and she already got to have a Pokémon battle, face a villain, and witness something magical. Her growth and development have been awesome thus far, and I hope that she continues to improve going forward. I love that Liko and Roy bravely defied Spinel, and they challenged him to a battle. This was honestly my favorite part of the episode. It was just really cool to see them stand up for themselves, side by side with each other. While they are still amateurs that have a lot to learn and that have to get a lot stronger before they can be fully independent, they refuse to give up, which is admirable, and it shows that they will one day for sure become self-sufficient. They will no longer need to be protected. Now the battle itself was nothing special, though it was not bad. I liked that it was a team battle and everyone contributed. Plus I appreciate that Roy gave Wattrell the chance to fight as well. But the battle could have been better. Since it involves novice trainers though, I guess I should cut it some slack. I do however award it extra points because Umbreon is so overpowered. It illustrated that even if they are brave, and even if they fight together, Liko, Roy, and Dot are still no match for a truly experienced trainer. Again showing just how much stronger they need to get. Plus, I am now looking forward to seeing Spinel use Umbreon to battle Freed. This should be one amazing battle. I love that the Pendant revealed that Liko really is inextricably linked to it, even if they are separated. Additionally, it will indeed summon one of the 6 heroes if Liko needs their help. I cannot wait until they find some more of them so that they can have even more cool allies to deploy. It was amazing to see 3 other admins of the Explorers. They all look and sound like awesome characters that will pose unique challenges to the Rising Bolt Tacklers. I also like that we have not seen the last of Spinel. He will continue to be a looming villain and he is now more motivated than ever, which means he is bound to be even more dastardly and evil. Finally, the animation was amazing in this episode. It peaked several times during key moments, thus elevating them. It's always great to see the animation improve drastically, even if it's only briefly. But those are my thoughts on and analysis of the episode. Now it's time to bring this review to a close by going over my overall opinion of the episode. So overall, this episode was fantastic. Easily one of the best in this series thus far. The combination of having the trio of younger trainers stand up for themselves against a powerful foe, the introduction of more cool villains, and the expansion of the ever-growing mystery of the Pendant all served to make this a thrilling episode from start to finish. But that's the review and the video. So, as always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokémon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this one right away. Additionally, down in the description, I have affiliate links for GameStop, which is where I buy all my gaming related stuff, affiliate links for Amazon, which is where I buy all my stuff that is not gaming related or groceries, and a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. These links will all allow you to support me directly if you would like to. I would very much appreciate it. Also, I have a link to my second channel, where I cover Resident Evil. If this is something that would interest you, then please check said channel out. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.